we've got our braces all cut out of the starboard, ready to go, and now we have to do our center holes for our through hulls to go into. So getting there, getting it done. We're going to get these guys mounted up today and with 5200 and be ready to put the whole through hull and seacocks in tomorrow. So rock and roll.
Perfect.
Voila. It's gonna do it, hey?
Yeah, awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
8 more to go.
Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot Hunter sailboat Honu time. We're a couple of Canadians that traded land life to be full-time cruisers.
This is fun stuff.
Over the past year, we've been working tirelessly to get her ship-shape and ready for new adventures with warm crystal blue water. Join us every Friday as we bring our O1 boat back to the 21st century and have a lot of fun along the way. Thanks for being a part of the journey.
So what's today's project?
We're just fixing up our backers. So it had plywood backers before that all disintegrated and turned to shit, crap. And so we've cut starboard ones out of this half-inch sheet of starboard, and we're going to countersink some screws into them so that when we install them, we're actually going to glue them and then screw them down into the inside of the hull. And then when we go to install our stuff, they won't be spinning and sliding around, and we'll lose all of our 5200 that we worked so hard to put in there. So that's what we're doing. We're just prepping this out now, and then we're going to actually start installing our through hulls and seacocks.
Awesome.
It is awesome.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, we got our workbench all set up with all of the things we're going to need to put our first 2 through hulls in the front of the boat here. So this is our sink and our
Forward
head. So it's time to get started and see how this is all going to work. You nervous?
No.
No.
No, just putting it back together.
What are you working on there?
I'm making this so we're going to put some pilot holes on the inside of the hull, and it's not very thick. So I want to make sure when we're drilling them, they don't go any deeper than exactly what we want. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a washer on it. And then when I go into this fiberglass, I can go like this. Make my stopping point. And then that's the depth that I'm going to have going into the fiberglass, so it doesn't go too far.
Because we don't want to put a hole in the boat.
Don't put a hole in the boat.
No.
So part of why we have decided to change all of these is on our trip north, when we left South Carolina and brought our boat up for hurricane season to Virginia, we broke 2 of these. They actually snapped off right here. This is called a nipple. It actually snapped off here, so we were able to action the seacocks for those, but they didn't close completely either. And we noticed as we went through and started checking them all, a lot of them were looked like suspect. Some of these were almost impossible to move, but because it had broke off, that was a good indication that we had an electrolysis problem where the boat was parked for a long time. So over 3 years, if there was a boat nearby that had a bad electrical problem, or maybe there was an electrical problem where the boats were plugged in at the dock, it would create an energy field in the water, and it would deteriorate all of the metal, anything that's touching the water. So we felt, being that all these components were 25 years old roughly on our boat, perfect time to change them all out. So we just finished drilling our holes. It's all vacuumed out and stuff. Tamara's just giving it a quick alcohol wipe, and then I'm gonna put the 5200 on the 2 pucks and the screws. We'll screw them down and mount them right to the hull. And then I guess since you're wearing a raincoat, you get to be the lucky one to be on the outside. She's gonna buff up the spot where the through hull goes with a little bit of sandpaper, get the ablative paint off, wipe it with alcohol, and then put a bead of 5200 on that. And then I'll do the pipe thread on, and then we will start screwing it down.
And it's pouring now.
And it's pouring down. Yay, fun. Oh, right. That's 2 pucks installed. Whoop, whoop.
Awesome.
So we've been talking lots about the work that we've been doing since we've been on the hard here, and what we're doing right now is we've done all our bottom paint, we've done some repairs to the fiberglass and stuff, but we're replacing all of these brass fittings. These are through hulls, so we've mentioned them a bunch of times what through hulls are, and we thought, you know what, we should probably explain that completely. So imagine this is the ocean side of the boat, this is the hull, this goes through the hull, this would be an intake or an out for water systems on board. Specifically, this one here is the intake for our cooling system for our generator. So this goes through the hull, it gets bolted on there's a plastic backer board that we've built out of starboard, so it'll be fiberglass, plastic backer board, and then we screw these fittings, which this one here specifically has this thing here called a seacock. When you cock it, it keeps the sea out, so think of it that way. So this big brass valve is meant to close in case there's an issue and we're leaking water into the boat. We can close it off completely. This would be the outside where the fitting goes, on the outside of the hull. It would pull water through here, in through this sea strainer, which would strain out any solids that might be in the water so they don't get into our cooling system on our diesel generator. Then it flows through into the generator and then out an exhaust port. It spits the water back out. So this is a seacock, a sea strainer, and a through hull.
All right. First things first, get this sanded up a little bit so we get a good solid hold. This is a mess. Alright. See, hits on that, and then you hold a wrench to hold it and spin it on while he holds that one nice and tight, but it's all gooped up.
Okay, so Tamara's out there holding the new through hull in. I got the plumbing, or the seacock tree here, and we're gonna just screw them together. They gotta get mated. This is really hard to do with the GoPro right now. Let me get this thing lined up.
It looks like cake icing. It's crazy.
Okay, you can start spinning.
You ready? This looks crooked. Are you holding it straight?
That's straight like that.
I think it might, I don't know if it's cross-threaded. Can it be cross-threaded?
I don't think so.
Holy shit, this is hard.
Yeah.
Maybe that bigger wrench would be smarter.
So you can get 2 more turns on it.
Right. Okay, here we go. Okay, one more.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get one more in there. Okay.
You do another one? Hey. Nice.
Oh, I think that's it. Oh. Okay, now I have to hold it up there while you screw that in. Okay, it's in there. Lots of goop.
Hang on. That's okay. Oh, that's fun. 8 to go. Oh, this thing's gonna be solid after.
Oh my God, that was a crazy one. This is gonna be really hard when we get into tight spaces because you just can't get the wrenches and the tools in there enough to actually get it tight. So it's a lot of fighting and a lot of pressure. But anyways, cleanup time. Okay, and that is our 2 forward through hauls done and completed. We just have to get some bottom paint on them when we do the stand rails and under the keel, but other than that, it was pretty successful and we're on to the next 2. Baby, are you tired of plumbing yet?
Is my ass cracking, you know?
Oh, there it is.
Oh. It's the end of the day. We're both just sacked. We only have 1 through haul left to finish. And we're slowly working our way back, attaching all the plumbing. So we let it sit for a whole day before we actually start pushing hose back onto the fittings. So these forward ones, we can connect everything. So we're working our way back. We're changing out a lot of hose as we go. So right now our forward bathroom, our head and the front, coming from the sink, it's just old pipe. Old pipe.
Nobody likes old pipe, baby.
We're gonna lay some new pipe.
New pipe.
Laying some pipe. So anyway, I'm gonna pull that hose out. It's gonna be WrestleMania again to get it out, but I'm gonna rip it through there, and then we're gonna have to feed the new one in, connect it, and set it all up. But
Yeah.
the hard part is this stuff's not that pliable. Like, it's not flexible tubing. It's called flexible tubing.
They lie.
It's not flexible.
It's like plug and play.
Oh.
Nothing's plug and play.
Anyway, WrestleMania time.
Awesome.
Okay.
We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. But that's it, folks. That's it for the day. We have exhausted ourselves.
We have to clean up, still figure out dinner. Yeah.
That's happening.
That'll
All
be
right.
in an hour.
Pipe time.
1,
1
2, 3,
hour.
go. Knee pads. Hose clamp remover. strambulator.
No strangulator, baby. Get to work.
Pass me the stram. Saw. Your lower intestine. Oh,
That's crazy.
that's so not fun.
We're gonna have a hard time getting that new hose back in there.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Thinking it's like everything we're doing is hard. It's hard.
But you're having so much fun?
Oh, it's so fun.
Baby, have fun.
I'm having so much fun.
No cutting required. And there it is.
Baby?
Baby, what did you get yourself into now?
Oh, I think I'm stuck.
What's going on here?
Hi.
Hi.
This hurts so bad.
Quit mucking about. We got to get these hoses put together.
Okay. You got it.
All right, let's get out of that position and try and turn some things.
Okay.
Oh, you goofball.
Putting in some new sewer hose from our macerator out to our new seacock there. Just wrestling this little anaconda in there. We just tested the sink in the galley and the drains are all good. Nothing leaking there. Tamara's just working on the forward head sink because we did that last night. Testing it. Slowly getting everything done, ticking them off. It's good.
Oh, it's dark now.
It should adjust. I'm gonna stand over there. It's like right in my way.
Is that?
Yeah.
Hang it on the oven or something?
No, that's all good. This is for you guys. It's already just like the most awkward place to work.
Can you grab that blanket down? It's a pigsty enough in here.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I pull, you push? I know, I'm kidding. Kidding, I kid. That right there is a thing of beauty. That is
Number 9.
number 9. We are done all of the through holes. It's finally stopped raining, so we can get these painted up as well as our squares done and get ready to launch. We just need to do a quick wax tomorrow and we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, so happy. We're almost there. Ah, get back in the water.